Hey, did you know that some cats are allergic to people? Hey guys, it's Merryn, back at you with another video. So you all already probably know that it is Corona season.
Corona season.
And if you've been keeping up with the vlogs, you'll know that this vlog is video number 3. And before I was snatched by a global pandemic, this video was supposed to be Meet the Band. During a lockdown, it's strange because you just can't see your friends, can you? But I'll say it for the 1,000,000th time.
I am in a band.
And today, you will get to meet them, and this is how that went. So my little noggin decided we had to take this digital. Lockdown rules. Stay 2 feet away from me. So I hopped onto Zoom and set up a call to interview my friends. Pose, 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 and pose. Zoom call with the bestie.
Now we've got some food.
This is perfect! That's what we like to see, the good lighting.
And help with the Bible.
And with the help of the Bible.
Wow.
So this is just going to be dead chill. I'm literally just going to ask you questions about like band, about music, and it like doesn't have to be dead serious. We can just have a dance party in the middle of it. So I started by asking them to introduce themselves, and these are my very, very humble bandmates.
So, I am Louis Dennison Foster. I play the clarinet in the band, sing a bit, do a bit of the backing, but mainly just tooting on my clazzer.
My name's Josh. I play guitar in MJLK and I help write a lot of the songs with everyone and just have a good time.
I am Kyra Cyrone, lead singer of MJLK, our great band. We're just so cool and chill.
Then I asked them each to describe our sound.
I would say, I think we started out as quite a kind of indie sort of vibes, and we kind of started that, but then it did change. We went through a stage where we went more urban and tried to kind of bring that sort of the beats in. We tried a bit of technology and that kind of, it worked, but then we thought, no, you know what, we can make this better. And we got to a stage where we were like, you know what, we kind of found our sound. It was kind of a funky jazz sort of urban. It was a mishmash, but I've never heard it before, but it's awesome.
I think like our sound isn't like any other sound, without being as cliche as possible. It's kind of jazzy, funky, poppy, just a bit of what we like in all in one. Doesn't have to be like anything else. It's just its own thing, isn't it?
It's a bit of everything. Like before, we used to say it's a lo-fi jazz pop band, which I don't think describes it anymore because it's almost evolved into something of its own. It's completely original.
I thought it'd be a fun little fact to know each member's favourite song, so I asked them that.
Oh. So the Midnight Tennis, I loved. And there was our new song,
Content Feels with 2 Zs.
Content Feels. I'm so annoyed we couldn't perform that, because in the performance I was like, that is going to be so good. That's going to slap.
My favourite MJLK song, I would say, I really like Cell. Like, we left it, didn't we, for like a year or two. Kind of just forgot about it, but listening back to it for our 3rd year, I think it really slaps, you know, it's really good.
Summertime.
Really? And why?
When I wrote the lyrics to that one was very much nostalgic for me, because that's pretty much, the lyrics is basically me being 14 and just not having any rules and just doing what I wanted at the time.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, what? Oh.
But also there was a moment when we were trying to figure out what's what, and I started singing the lyrics to show you guys, and then you and Louis started like backing singing immediately, and it was the funniest moment because I was like, it's so cheesy but it works.
Graffiti on the walls, try to win your mother. She calls. Stay out late for sweet mix as if you have no rules. I thought it would be fun for you all to have a little bit of insight on how we write songs. So I asked them to describe our creative process.
We really come at it with just an open, experimental sort of like mind. We just go into it. We think, oh, you know what? Josh maybe will come in with a chord, or you'll come in. You'll say, oh look, we've worked out a chord sequence, and then literally from there we'll just add layers and layers, and we'll just keep playing it through until I get a like funky riff and Josh gets it, and then it's just we build it up slowly and slowly.
Well, I think we did it pretty well, to be honest. Like, often or not, it was usually from a demo, wasn't it? And then from a demo, literally just guitar, bass, and drums. Literally the simplest thing. Send it to the band, see what they think. Kyra and you would write lyrics together, and it's very, maybe not the most typical way. You know, usually you write songs, well, people write songs together in a band, don't they, in a room together. It's kind of remote, even though we didn't have to do it that way, it just kind of worked for us.
Yeah, it's just having a good time. Like, my favourite times when we're making songs is when we've just had a jam and had a good time, or like Josh will throw down some cool guitar riffs, Louis will toot his class, and then me and you were like, words,
melodies, they're in my head, let's get them out.
Then I asked them their favourite band memory, which hurt my heartstrings ever so.
I've got to say, I think our performance at, was it the Lending Room?
Yeah, library.
I thought library. I thought that was great. I thought Tadao, we smashed that. That was just straight up vibes, just. Smashed it. I could just tell the whole room were just bobbing along. And we're just like, you could see on stage we're a lot more comfortable because we'd already had the rehearsals. We already had it must have been 2 performances before that, 1 or 2 we'd had before that. And we just had a lot more confidence, and we kind of more assured with our sound. We kind of knew what we wanted to kind of, yeah.
It was too many. I really like I think first or second year when we were rehearsing the Coach House, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't scheduled in for those days to rehearse, and it was warm, it was sunny, it was nice. We had the double doors open, you know, just jamming out with you guys is always fun. You know, it's not necessarily a specific time, you know, just all of it's great. And I think it's just such a shame that it has to just ended the way it did, you know, like we were in that time, that peak time, and now it's just gone.
There was a time where all of us actually went out to Spoons. That was good times.
That was after a performance.
It was after. I think that might have been the last day. It was our first performance in the Brooder now. Yeah. And like, at the time, I guess we didn't know each other that well, because obviously in first year you were in a band with Louis and I was in a band with Josh, and then in second year we came together. We sort of just like, it wasn't awkward. It was just like the beginning of this really cool friendship that we've got with each other. And I think that's like the staple moment of when we all were like, actually, these people are pretty cool peeps.
And we got smashed.
We did. That was also, yeah.
So I think that's a good way to start any friendship, is to just go to a Spoons and get pissed, isn't it?
My chair's squeaking. So that's the band, MJLK. If you hadn't figured it out by now, it stands for Merryn, me, Josh, Louis, Kyra, MJLK. Feel free to follow us on social media at MJLK Band. We post not that often because we're in a lockdown, and what do you expect? So groovy people, thanks for watching. Here's another video from the 4 walls of my bedroom, lockdown edition. That was the band. I hope you've enjoyed, and feel free to subscribe, because why would you want to miss any of this?